Welcome to your new home and thank you for renting with LJ Hooker. All of our tenants are valued clients and we want to ensure that you understand your rights and obligations under the Residential Tenancies Act. We have made this short induction video to help you understand what you can expect as an LJ Hooker tenant. You are about to sign the tenancy agreement. Please make sure you have read and understand all the terms and conditions in the agreement before you sign. We want to ensure you are aware of what type of tenancy you are committing to. In New Zealand there are two types of tenancy, periodic tenancy and a fixed term tenancy. Your property investment manager will be able to explain the difference between the two types of tenancies. Once you have signed the agreement, we will ask that you pay your letting fee, first week's rent and bond prior to moving into the property. We strongly recommend that you have your own contents insurance with public liability. This protects you. If you cause accidental damage that results in a landlord making an insurance claim, you may find yourself liable for the cost of the repair if you are not adequately insured. Your bond is paid directly to us and we will then lodge the bond with the Bond Lodgement Centre. You will receive a receipt from the Bond Centre to show that your bond has been lodged, along with bond number, address of the property and bond refund form. On the commencement date of your tenancy, you will be able to collect the keys along with a copy of the entry inspection report from our office. The entry inspection report is very important and we strongly recommend that you go through this thoroughly. This report outlines the condition of the property, including grounds, as it is at the commencement of your tenancy. If you believe there are any inaccuracies, ensure that you highlight them and contact your property investment manager. We also recommend that you take your own photographs or video. When your tenancy eventually ends, the entry inspection report is what we will use whilst conducting our exit inspection report. It is a tenant's responsibility to organise power and connections such as internet, phone or digital TV. However, your property manager can assist as we can provide access to connection companies who make this process easy and hassle-free. Rent is generally paid weekly in advance. We do not encourage cash payments for rent and you will find it easier to pay via automatic payment into our designated account. If you fail to make a rent payment on the due date, please let your property investment manager know. We do not tolerate rent arrears and have a strict policy around this. If you do fall into arrears, steps will be taken to end the tenancy. Your property manager will explain the LJ Hooker policy towards rent arrears. We carry out routine maintenance inspection reports so we can identify any potential maintenance issues with your property. You will receive a minimum of 48 hours notice prior to the inspection. This will be done via email or post. Our property managers are busy, so it is difficult for them to reschedule inspections. If there are any pending maintenance issues, please prepare a list for your property investment manager. We have maintenance request cards that can be filled out or simply lodge the request online via our website. Your property investment manager will give you instructions as to what to do in the case of emergency repairs outside of our standard operating hours. Please only use this if it is an emergency, meaning a risk of injury to yourself or imminent further damage to the property. Your safety and comfort is paramount to us. We have a responsibility to ensure that the property is well maintained and compliant under the Residential Tenancies Act. We also have to comply with the new Health and Safety at Work Act. We ask that if you identify any potential maintenance or safety issues, you inform us right away. You also have a responsibility to do this under the Residential Tenancies Act. Please ensure that all smoke detectors are working and not removed. It is our responsibility to ensure that they are working at the commencement of the tenancy. However, once the tenancy commences, this responsibility lies with the tenant. If we identify that smoke detectors have been removed, we may take action against you through the Tenancy Tribunal. Please note that this is for your own protection. If you want to speak to your property investment manager, then we recommend you make an appointment and explain what the issue is. This way, our property managers will be able to sort out any issues quicker. Our property managers are busy people and may not be able to see you if you walk into our office without an appointment. When you decide that you want to vacate, please let your property manager know with the appropriate notice. You will then receive a short video explaining to you what you need to do to ensure your bond is refunded in full. If you are responsible for lawns and ground maintenance, all green waste must be removed from the property prior to the final inspection. We also ask that carpets are commercially cleaned as well. If the property is not reasonably clean or there is excessive wear and tear, then you may not receive your bond refunded in full. If you follow the instructions in the bond refund video and the rent is paid in full, you should receive your bond refunded in full. We fully respect tenants' rights. However, if you feel that you have been unfairly treated, please feel free to get independent advice. You can contact the Tenancy Service Helpline and they discuss any issues with you around tenancy law. Once again, many thanks for renting with us. We wish you all the best moving into your new home, and once again, congratulations. It is a pleasure to have you as an LJ Hooker client.